What's up, boys and girls? Welcome back to Expression Culture, here with me, Gareth, Honda Guru. Today, I've got an exciting video. Well, it's exciting for me, and probably everyone that keeps moaning and asking me to get on with fitting it. It's there. And if you know that logo on the box, you know what that means. Bloody genuine Honda accessories. Let's go! So, here's my jars. This is a GK3 EX automatic CVT in brilliant sporty blue, and we're going to be fitting the optional spoiler that sits on top here. Now the car is a bit dusty, it's not dirty really. Oh, actually I suppose it does kind of look a bit grubby. So I'm going to quickly wipe down this area because this all goes on top, and obviously this is metal, and we do actually have to screw into the body. Oh, I've got my wife and my little doggy with me as well today. Say lovely.
Hi.
Say hi. Yes, so I'm going to quickly wipe that down. Oh, just going out for the light into the shade. Yeah, the reason I've delayed this, I've actually had this part since December. Actually bought the part before I took delivery of the car. Didn't buy it before I put the deposit down for the car. But yeah, obviously once we put the deposit down, I decided, yes, I'm going to do it. So I bought this part from Cox Motor Parts, Motor Parts. Cox Motor Parts, I think it is. I should know, I buy loads from there. Because this is an old part, they're having a clearance sale. If I remember correctly, no, I can't remember correctly. I think this was around 340 quid. It does come painted. I got it for 30 quid in the clearance sale. Bargain! Yeah, so definitely took advantage of that. It is part of an actual kit. I can't remember what the actual name of the kit or accessory pack was called. Usually they just call it the dynamic pack on older models. It may even be that, but I've got a feeling it's just a sports pack, which consisted of the tailgate spoiler, rear skirt, side skirt, and front skirts. Very hard to get hold of now, actually. Not sure if I want to do it. Wow, squeaky freaky. Bloody moped. So yeah, I'm not sure if I want to go down that route. I have actually asked Matt at Talk GT to look at some more Mugen parts for the car, potentially. So that might happen in the future. You'll have to look out for that one. But yeah, so like I said, the main reason why I've waited this long, when I used to fit these at Honda, not particularly this one, because I was stopped being a technician when this car came out. It has to be really a certain sort of temperature and level of humidity, really, for the adhesive to bond correctly and not peel or not adhere. But we've got to screw into the vehicle, into the metal, which isn't fun, really. Had to do it on CRZ when I did the optional spoiler on mine. Should we just get to it? I'm going to use good old Maguire's ceramic detailer. Dusty! That's better! Right, so what have we got in the box? Hopefully it contains a spoiler. So, we've got a box. what's in the box? Another box. So I'm fairly sure this is just packaging really to stop the spoiler from moving around, but we'll have a look. That's the, I think it's a central painted cover. Can't really see it there, but it's obviously, that's what's used to cover up where it bolts down. If I remember correctly, it's been a while since I've seen one of these fitted. All your hardware. Yeah, this is one bolt in the middle and a couple of clips, really. So I'm very confident this is just packaging. Yeah, just packaging. Packing! Woo! Right, what we got? Well, that's obviously going to be the spoiler itself. Let's take that out. Put that there for a moment. Yes. Provided instructions, and then the templates which will have the holes you need to drill. Yes, as I said, we need to drill into the bodywork. So make sure, it's up to you how you want to do it, but I always use like chip paint, paint stuck paint to clean up the edges and to make sure no rust is formed. Wow, look at that. Hey baby, that's beautiful. So this is what I mean about all the adhesive and everything. Lovely jubbly. Then you've got the one that goes through the middle, which is where that cap will go. That will sort of go on there, cover that up. They usually Velcro on. Yep. And then the rest of the hardware, I think it's, if I remember correctly, it's a clip each side. That grommet goes on the underside around here, and then not sure why there's two screws. Pretty sure it's only one. And that one will go into the body, the hole you drill. Lovely. Yeah. Right, it's a bit windy, so I'm going to go pop that actually inside. Right, so what you want to do is use the template to make some markings. Just about see that. Then you flip it over and you do the other side. Okay, so as you can see, I've done this side again, so it's just flipping it over, make sure everything lines up. Use a couple of bits of tape and mark your holes. These are obviously drilling holes. This one's already marked. It's just a case of making sure everything still lines up and that you're drilling in the right holes. We then need to prepare for drilling. So you want to use a centre punch, and then what I recommend is going from a 3 to a 6 to an 8.5 for these two, the side ones, and then this one will eventually go up to an 11mm. So this is a centre punch. This is an automatic one, so you just push down on it and it will create a little divot ready for drilling. So find your hole, markings even, which is there. You just push down. Do that a couple times. Crease it.
Sister said, start walking, we're running late. So I got, right, nearly the kebab van. It went going past me.
Do the first ones as a 3mm, second then going up to a 6, then an 8.5, and then the centre one finally will be an 11. I'm just being a bit slow with it because I don't want to sort of go through too far. two side ones now drilled to 8.5 millimeters. The centre one drilled to 11. I'm just going to go around it with a file, just to get rid of any sharp edges or burrs. Right, now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go around it with a bit of paint, touch-up paint, let that dry. Once that's dry, then we'll move on to the next step. Right, so that's all painted and sealed. The middle one and the further one. We now have to put this in here to create a captive nut. I'm just gonna go get a spanner just to hold that in place. Right, so that now creates a captive nut. When you take this out, that leaves behind the captive nut. You need a 14mm spanner to sandwich that one. We then get this rubber foam gasket to go around it to create even better water resistance. That's quite simple, you just peel that off and put it around it like that. Also acts as a bit of a sort of vibration dampener. Cool. So we now have these little clips with, again, rubber insulators on them that go in each end of the spoiler. We then need to start taking all the adhesive backing off and then install it onto the body of the car, and there'll then be a final bolt in the middle and the cap going on. It needs to slide in like that. Now there's a little bit of wiggle room in them for obvious reasons. Make sure you get lined up. They'll feel loose, as you can see, but once they actually get pushed in, there's a lock tab in them and they will compress down. So now it's just a case of peeling all the tape off. Right, so be mindful that little locator can move.
This thing?
Yes.
Right.
It needs to go on that hole. Try not to let the actual spoiler touch the body first. Right, well I'm in. Come on.
Yeah.
Tight. There we go. And then we've just got to install the bolt. You get a slightly bigger one when you actually fit in there with the washer. There we go. Awesome. And the cap on the top, and we're done. There's a little cover, and that just literally velcros on. Awesome. What do you think? Yeah. Awesome. Not going anywhere. Not going anywhere. No. Yeah. Really nice. Really nice indeed. Yeah. Right, boys and girls, what do you think of that? I think it's quite nice actually. It's nice and subtle. It's not as aggressive as, you know, a Jazz. I was going to say Jazz, but it's actually like Fit RS spoiler. Even the GK5 Sport in our trim in the UK, and I think in Europe as well. They don't get a very big spoiler either. It's just like an add-on. So yeah, it's nice actually. It's not too bad. Adds a bit of character to the car, I guess, and yeah, makes it look a little bit less like every other Jazz on the road. Well, I don't think there's many other Jazzes in the UK that have genuine Mugen window visors, door visors. Nice easy install, nice and simple, as long as you're confident enough to drill into the bodywork. To be fair, the amount of adhesive they put on these things, you probably didn't even need these. It needs to drill the holes in it, to be honest. It's very strong adhesive, but yeah, best to do it properly. So, thank you boys and girls for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope it's been a bit of useful information to some of you who might be thinking about fitting this spoiler to your vehicle. Yeah, drop us a comment down below. Let us know what you think. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll give a little shout out to a good friend of mine. Got an awesome channel that's growing at the moment, and he definitely deserves more followers and subscribers. He's got some amazing talents when it comes to doing cinematics. Now, I love watching cinematic videos, and I keep calling him the king of cinematics. They're fantastic, the videos, especially his recent one at MIMS, much better than mine. So it's Kurt. His channel's called I'm Not a Mechanic But. Just have a look for him. If you look back on my channel, actually there's a recent post that I shared of that video. You should be able to find that. But yeah, he's absolutely phenomenal what he's doing. He's learning, all himself. He's great, good lad, really genuine person, so down to earth. Got to finally meet him at MIMS last weekend, so that was great, along with so many other people. Some people I don't even know who they were. Just so many people coming up to me and chatting to me, which is phenomenal. But yeah, got another video going to come up on the Jazz shortly, so look out for that one. I'm running out of parts actually at the moment now. Anyway, boys and girls, hope you enjoyed the video. I will see you next time. Have a wonderful day, whatever you're doing. Bye bye.